This is the part that you've been waiting for. This is the part of the manifestation where you actually act without holding back. There's been so much planning and preparing and cycles to break and things to just revisit. It was like you were down knee deep in the swamp, in the mud, searching for your answers, searching for a way out. And now you're out, you have the plan, and you've been putting some effort into it. And it's like, why the fuck is nothing popping off yet? Where's my fucking breakthrough? It's time to act. And it's not to act out of imbalance, it's not to act out of fear. When you have that drive, that force within you that just feels like it's going to jump out of you, those ideas that you've put on the back burner, they require your energy. There's a reason why you've been pulled back from all of these things that were draining your energy. Maybe you could have lost your job. Maybe you could have realized that certain things in your life, people, places, environments, habits, were just depleting you to the point of exhaustion. It's fucking time when you feel that to just allow yourself to flow in it without any force, without any fear that you're going to make the wrong move. And maybe it felt like you've been trying for so long that you were never actually going to get a breakthrough, that your results were producing something so small and insignificant to all the work that you've done. And you've done a lot of fucking work. You've worked your fucking ass off up until this point to be this fine tuned version of yourself that you are today. It's time to use all that self worth you've built up to your advantage now. You've built that skill. You can see things clearly. And the moment that you start doubting yourself is the moment the confusion takes over. The moment you can't see anything clear. You've put in a lot of work to your self concept to break down old identities that no longer belong to you. It's okay that your path is unconventional. It's okay that you have no blueprint. You are the blueprint. And everybody else is going to follow you. They're going to follow in your footsteps. It's okay that you've had to figure out a lot of things on your own. That's not anything that you can go back and change. That allowed you to become this beautiful, self respecting, self preserving person that you are today. So that you could break through in these new ways. So that you could expand beyond what anyone in your life has done. You were meant to just get out there. You were meant to just grab the mic and start singing. No experience, just going for it. You were meant to get up on that stage and just fucking go for it. That was a bug. Oh my god. Okay, say hello to Panyo. Say hello to Panyo. Okay? Because now, at this point, it's birth time. It's straight up birth time. You're giving birth. You can't hold back a birth. You can't hold back a birth. That shit is gonna get birthed, whether you want it to or not. You could try to hold it in, but it's gonna come out. Let those urges flow through you. Don't be afraid of the language that your body and your intuition is trying to communicate with you. They're very important. If you're feeling exhausted, tired, your brain doesn't feel clear, like you don't have energy, then you know it's time to rest. If you have some, like a certain set schedule of dates that you work and dates that you don't work, then respect that. But also don't hold yourself back from when you do want to create something. I know those who have that spontaneous fire within them. Hello, fire placements. Um, it can feel really overwhelming to just have this extreme passion, just want to burst at any moment. And it's almost like you don't really have control when it shows up. It just does. And sometimes that fire can feel like it takes a hold of you. But at this point, you know now that you don't have to go that fucking hard. It can feel really overwhelming when you have so many different ideas. It's like, how the fuck am I going to get these things all done at once? How the fuck am I going to make the planets align and the stars align in the right degrees? The universe was never asking you to do that, and the universe never lets you do that. And when you tried to do that, they told you to sit the fuck down. They said no. Sit down, rest, reflect. It's not your job to make the planets align for you. You walk in your authenticity. You don't hold yourself back. You don't play small. And serendipity happens. Your life unfolds for you. For example, I've been really in the depths of trying to make a new life happen for me in every way. And I've been pretty successful at it thus far. But when it comes to certain things like money and living situation and vehicle, those things have been really hard for me to obtain in a non traditional way. It's always been untraditional. And I think there are some very good things that come out of traditional avenues, structure, And rigidity can be a good thing. You can use it as guidelines to be accountable, to know when you're putting in too much effort or you're not putting in enough effort. If you don't have clear focus, those can all be very good things when it comes to traditional methods of obtaining more abundance. But when it comes to creation, pure creation, that's where it gets tricky. And not tricky in a bad way, but tricky in the sense that creation doesn't apply to traditional methods. It's intrinsic to each individual. It's completely individual. And so at this point, there is a need for a balance of both of those things. Not to completely disregard the structures that you've known, but to use them in a way that applies to you logically. And also use your expansive mind, your expansive energy to enhance that farther than what those traditional things have brought you thus far. It's time, okay? And you fucking got this. Act on your manifestations, okay? Trust me, you never know what opportunity is gonna just appear to you one day. You never know what person you're gonna meet a few months later down the line. Just being with them is going to bring you an opportunity that you could have never predicted and open up whole new pathways. And also, don't limit what you receive. For example, I have my tarot business set up right now, but there are other methods of obtaining finances which I've been holding back on because I've been afraid of burning out, because I have burnout from things in the past very quickly. But now I know enough to not fall under those same cycles again, to allow myself to flow when I feel that urge to flow. Because I am a spontaneous person, and that's a strength. All of those things within you that feel like maybe they're at odds with you, something that you've struggled with, maybe it's different urges or really challenging, could be placements in your birth chart. Challenge yourself, because it may be a challenge, to look at those different aspects in a way that benefits you. View them as a strength, not as something that is against you. Each placement in your birth chart, if you're interested in looking into that, all these different aspects of you that make you you are beautiful skills, strengths, and gifts. You're meant to have these things for a reason. These things weren't meant to overtake you and control your life. And maybe they did at one point. But you are so self aware Don't let that self-awareness put you into paralysis. Use it to your advantage. It's time to act, okay? Go act on those dreams. Period.